Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. Fix the mic, and today we're going to be going over the Nightweaver class event with some teams and doing some PvP. I'm on the leaderboard, at least I was yesterday. I guess we'll check and see if that's still true. But I was in first place in my bracket, and then I was on the global leaderboard, but just barely. So I'm probably back off of that. But you know, I think I'm probably still in first place on my leaderboard in PvP. So I'll let you know what I'm doing as far as strategy for PvP. And got some immortals. I think I have like 6 or 7 of them now. Like, you know, I was doing my new account playthrough, so I wasn't really on my main account too much. And now that I'm back on it, I'm getting immortals pretty quickly, I would say. So yeah, let me set this thing up, and I'll put a chapter in so you can skip all this stuff at the beginning. Do 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 do. All right, erase that old description. Description. Let's put the intro in there because you have to. It makes you. Intro 0000. Okay. Thumbnail, no thumbnail, so you can share it out immediately if anybody wants to share it out. Gems of War live streams, Gems of War playlist. Okay. No, I'm not a robot. No. I am not a robot. I might dance like a robot. Gems of War is the game, and it doesn't like capitals, I guess. So I'll tell you. Gems of War 2014. You know, that's when this game came out, 2014. It's like 10 years ago. I've been playing for 7, almost 8 years. And the game's been out for 10 years. It was crazy back. It was the wild, wild west back in the day, though. The game looked completely different. Okay, so I think I got everything set up here on the back end, almost. A couple more things, and I'll put some, I'll make sure you can skip to the action. Okay, let me jump into the chat. I see Sauna and Mark and the Professor and Anita. What's going on? How y'all doing? I see Mark, you were way up there on the leaderboard. You was like in 5th place when I was looking. That's pretty cool, man. I think if you're going to grind the game, that's where you should be doing it. So, it's like you're crushing it. It's probably hard to get first place. Have you ever got first place, Mark? I'm just curious. I think if you were ever going to get first place in anything, today would be the day on the Nightweaver class event. Because most people that were going to get it to 100 already did that. So, the competition should not be so fierce. And if it's just like one of your goals in life to get a first place on a leaderboard in Gems of War, which I want to do that eventually before I stop playing the game one day in 20 years from now or something. I think it'd be cool to win first place on a leaderboard. I don't think I've ever done it. I've gotten like on there. I've gotten like top 10 or something, gotten rewards before, like on a single player leaderboard, but I don't think I've ever got first place. So that'd be cool to do one day before it's all over. To get first place, and I think that's the best place in my opinion. That's just my idea. Like, I'm not saying it's 100% fact, but like a class event. You're gonna see today, like, this is not the most popular day for Gems of War. Thursday class event. You get 25 gems. You do it real fast. It's easy. So, in saying that, since there's not as many people like paying attention or watching live streams or doing the event or on the game as much. Like, if you were gonna ever try for a leaderboard, it's a one-day thing too, so you don't have to like pay attention for a whole week and make sure you're in first place on Sunday night at midnight. You can it's just one day, so you take one day and you win a leaderboard. The rewards may or may not be worth it. But it's just like for bragging rights, kind of. It would take a lot of time and a lot of gems. The time is one thing, but the gems... Like, you might have the time to do it today, but do you have the gems? And then the other way around. I might have the gems, but do I have the time? And I think that's my thing. Like, I already started earlier this week. I was like, I'm going to go hard in PvP. Like, harder than normal. I'm not going hard like Mark hard, but I'm going like Sinnycool hard in the PvP event. In PvP. So, I'm already doing that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now here comes Thursday. I could, if I would have thought ahead, maybe I would have went for the Nightweaver leaderboard because I don't have it at 100. I have it on like 20. I don't really care about it too much, but it would be cool to also get it like super far along while I was going for first place on the leaderboard. So would have been a nice thought if I had thought of it sooner. But I think it's a little bit too late. I'm already going for PvP this week, and I don't want to like stop doing that just to do this. And this will cost gems. PvP just costs you time. That's the cool thing about PvP, it just costs you time. There's not like some super strategy that somebody's doing that you're not doing. There's not like, you can't just like spend gems on it and get further, you know, like you can in like a class event. Like if you're doing a class event for the leaderboard, you could do everything right and have the best team, have all the time in the world, but somebody with more gems than you could still beat you. So that's what kind of sucks about like a class event type of leaderboard. Like somebody that just has more gems than you could beat you. Even if you're playing better, doing better, have more time, they could still crush you because they can just keep buying more turns, buying more turns, buying more turns, buying more turns, buying more power potion, buying more stats. They could just keep doing that and outbuy you. Like, beat you with gems. In PvP, you can't beat people with gems. Like, it's more of a time thing. So whoever has the most time is gonna win in PvP. I'm almost ready. I'm sorry. I'm taking forever today. Yeah, we have 2 days left in the month, so definitely could not skip today. I almost thought about taking the day off, but we didn't stream yesterday, and there's only 2 days left in the month, and I really gotta... I can't miss a day this month. Okay, I think I have everything ready to go. Let me put a chapter in. We'll get started on the class event first of all, and then we'll go do some PvP. That's my plan for today. Class event, then PvP. So, we got Nightweaver start at the... not too bad. I gotta say hi to people, so I'll say the 8-minute mark or so. Alright, so we have... let me put it in live chat. Whoops. We got Sauna, then Mark, then Anita, then the Professor. Hello, hello, hey. Spreading the news. Alright, thank you. Mark says, Sauna, did you see Mrs. Nugent got a Maldron? She now has all gem dragons. She had 25 total gem dragons. Jeez Louise. That's good, though. Finally over with. Time to go buy some Dragonite and rush it along to the Diamantina. Mark says, I finished top 5 every week. I have finished first place one time about 3 weeks ago. That's awesome, dude. I've never done that. So you've done something in Gems of War I've never done. Sayo, hey, hey. That's how many you have in duplicates, Anita? Anita with the gifted with the Sam Carlin. All right, George Carlin, Sam Carlin. Professor Crow. What's up, Crow? All right, let's do this super popular Nightweaver class event. So, let's go check it out. Got the class trial, unlock and power up the Nightweaver class. One thing to mention about Nightweaver class is it's the most recent, the newest class. So, if you don't have one leveled to 100, it might be this one. Some people do it immediately. That's not my strat. My strat is to do it over time for free. I'm a cheapskate, you know, so I'll do it over time for free, mostly. If I thought ahead, maybe. And if I had more gems. If I wasn't doing my new account playthrough for the last, like, however months, I would maybe have been saving up gems to go hard in this event. Because you would need 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, something like that. Which isn't too bad to, like, put a huge dent in your Nightweaver class experience. But it's also, like, one way to kind of waste gems. Like, you could just level Nightweaver passively over time and save gems. So, but yeah, the main, you know, class events, usually the teams aren't that much different than the guild event teams or the Underspire team. You just do it for free. Most people do. 90-something% of the player base is going to be just trying to do this for free. Get 25 gems for free without buying anything in the shop. It's pretty quick. It's like, what, 15 minutes or something for 25 gems. It's okay. It's still worth doing. You should be doing everything in the game all the time, like I always say. But, so this is one of those things. This is like if I was going to say the one thing, like the least important thing, it'd probably be the class event, but it's still on the list of things to check off every week. Get those gems, you know? 100 gems a month. Better than nothing, I guess. Alright, so let's go make a team. See what we can do. Got Midnight Troops again. Sauna with their gifted. Thank you so much. You guys are keeping me going. Jim Hambrick. Huge high five to Mrs. Nugent. Yeah, same here. Triple high five. Alright, what are we going to do? So, one thing about class event is you have access to all your weapons. So that's a little bit different than some other... Like Underspire, I think you have to use Midnight weapons, which was the thing that's kind of making it more difficult. Like, as soon as we saw the Midnight Underspire, we were like, oh man, this is gonna suck. And then we're like, well, you got Void Dragon. You got Ossifer. It's not so bad. But then you're like, well, you have to use Midnight weapons, and they're kind of poop. So that's like, it's half and half. It's somewhat, like, we got Void Dragon, so it's not that bad. But then you look at the weapons, and they're horrible, so it kind of brings it down a little bit there. So, but hey, in the class event, you can use any weapon. So that's good. So that's gonna help a little bit. We got Ringmaster, Midnight Queen, Midnight King. We could do some sort of fun Midnight Queen, like, doomed weapon or something, but then we really need mana generation, usually. Like, this kingdom has, like, no good mana generation. I think that's the problem with it, mostly right now. Man, imagine a low-level team. This is gonna be butt. You're gonna have to just do, like, Black Manacles or Ruby Weapon or something, huh? Alright, so we got a bunch of Fey Mystics. Maybe I'll make the low-level team first. I think Fire Juggler's pretty good. If you don't have a good weapon, you could use her. Like, she's not pretty good, but, like, as far as in this restriction, she's probably one of the best things you could do. And you can go get her right now through a Nightmare Circus. So she hits multiple enemies, 4 enemies. So she could, do some work early. Midnight Queen is probably my favorite troop out of all of these here. Midnight Queen and Fire Juggler. So high-level players, Midnight Queen. Low-level players, Fire Juggler. That's what I would say. But you got access to your weapons, so we're probably just going to try to build a team around a low-level weapon, like Black Manacles or something. Maybe we could do... I don't know. You got Dancing Daggers as well. You got that Temporal Scythe that we just got, which is pretty much a new Black Manacles. Maybe go with the Temporal Scythe. Where is it? Why can't I see it? T. Isn't it T? Or is it the? Or any? I guess they're both T's if it's the. Dummy. Temporal Scythe. Got the thes. Oh, there it is. So, deal damage to all enemies if an enemy dies. Convert all red gems to hourglass gems. We can start with that. Be nice to have a yellow troop now, because, it's going to put yellow up there. Got Lady of Bones. Convert all brown gems to skulls. I mean, that might be okay. And we got Void Manticore, the new troop. Could put it in first slot, maybe. We really need mana generation bad. Nothing on this team really does that. We might just have to take mana. We might just have to do a good class with a good banner and hope that that does the job. So if you look here, nothing... We're doing a low-level team right now, so I can't do, like, any of these. But if you look, like, who does mana generation? Barely anything. Doesn't. Kinda, not really. Just creates 6 purple gems. That's never... It's like 6 is never the number you want to see. You want to see, like, in the teens. Already using that guy. Damon Child, blue gems. And then we got Destroy a Column. Red and brown, maybe. Got some skulls there. Probably just have to go with him. He does something, at least. So the low-level team's probably going to be pretty sucky. She'd be at the bottom. Kind of want to put him at the top. And we'll do something like that. So, I don't know. It'll get you through the event at least. Let's try to do some work with our class and our banner. And let me put... Well, I'm not using it yet, but I'll do a chapter when I'm ready to go. Like, using the team. Dustspringer, maybe. That's a good idea. As long as you go all purple. That'd be good for the high-level team. I kind of... Dustspringer, Dawnbringer, I kind of consider like a mid or a high-level. But yeah, maybe. Might do that for the other team. Alright, so who are we trying to get up here? Mostly the Temporal Scythe. And the Half Demon Knight. So we'll just do purple-brown, maybe. Got purple-brown. Okay, what do we not have? We don't have green. So that looks good. Cavernous Banner, Durgaroth. And then our class, we got 2 browns. Let's say Titan. 50% start. Dust Storm. Let's go. Low level. Alright, so here's our low level team. We're actually using the new troop. Just because it's going to steal attack and drain their mana. It's going to steal attack. And then this thing's going to put skulls up there. So we're kind of doing a mixture of spell damage and skull damage just because it's such a small restriction. Normally I would not want to do that. But since it's such a small restriction, we have no choice. So let's give it a shot here. Let me put a chapter in because I'm sure it's going to be okay. I'm not saying it's a great team, but it's probably going to be okay. Nightweaver, low level team. At the 17. I wonder if my new account can make this team. Might be difficult, because I don't know if it was around during midnight. And then I'd have to go get the Temporal Scythe and the Soul Forge. I could get the Void Manticore, I could get the Temporal Scythe, so I'd have this at least. And then I could go get, no. Well, you know. Maybe open some keys or something, some regular keys. I don't know. One event key stat, I mean, a little bit of event keys. If you have nothing for this week, what else are you going to do? Like, sometimes you do have to open event keys just to be able to participate in the week. But don't do, like, thousands. Just, like, maybe throw 200 or something. Let's see how it goes. Mark and Chad with the 2. You guys are doing some shoulder... What's a shoulder workout? Shoulder workouts. You're doing some military presses or something. Some clean and jerks, some push-ups. You guys are out there by the train with the... You got like a bench out there. Some weights. Just doing push-ups out there. Military press, clean and jerk. All that kind of stuff. Just doing... Spotting each other. So we got a brown to skull. Do we have that? No. So let's take this red. Temporal Scythe. Bang. So yellow, the yellow's going to go into the first troop. It's going to get back up Lady of Bones, hopefully, if we use it. So the team is a team. Like, I thought about it. I didn't just, like, randomly put troops in there. I think I'm going to go all Nisha. I tried to make the best cohesive team I could out of the small restriction here. So the idea is, you know, steal attack, uses yellow. We got hitting all enemies, converting red to gems if somebody dies, so hourglass gems. So that'll put yellow up there and some extra turn potential. The yellow will go back into the Void Manticore. Then we have the Half Demon Knight, just because there's no way to mana generate. So it's going to, like, I'm going to try with destroying a column. Maybe I can make something happen. And then Lady of Bones, if we have brown to skull at the start of the fight, I might cast that. And it's also yellow, so the... when this kills, it'll get it back up type of deal. But you may not even need all that because you're not going super far. But if you're a low-level player with lower stats, you might not be like killing everything in one shot. And we have a brown storm with the troop that turns brown into skulls. Like, I tried to make it as good as I could here for you, the low-level players. We got red into a big brown extra turn that they would get, so I'm not doing that. Guess I'll just take the skulls. Make sure we kill the Valraven, right? Okay. Yellow and red, we don't have the skull convert, so I guess we do this. Really want to get the Temporal Scythe up. It's because, like, the thing that's going to kill. There we go. And we'll go like halfway through with this, and then we're probably only going to make 2 teams for this thing. This thing is... You're either going to do this, or you're going to do whatever, you know? High-level business. You have every single weapon. So you're probably going to use a weapon. We have a couple skull thing. We could do this. Give your first slot some armor. A little bit of backfire business there, though. Bang. Just get up our weapon and cast it. See how it got the Manicore back up there if we have to go further? That's the idea. Alright, we'll just do 2 more fights with this one, then we'll make a high-level team. And then we'll be on to PvP. I'll show you what I've been doing to get on the leaderboard. And Marky Mark helping the train fund. Chat with it too. Bench pressing Ali, Sauna, and Mark. He's bench pressing everybody. He's bench pressing the train. Sauna's out there bench pressing a train. Anita spotting her. Okay, we got this. I'll give it to the first slot. Nice, that was cool. And we can just kill them with skulls. Well, at least we inflict terror if we cast that. Inflicting terror. I think I'm just gonna grab purple since I'd rather get a kill for sure. There we go. Alright, one more fight with this low-level team. I tried. Tyrion lurking on my way to work. Man, I remember those days. I used to have to drive so far to work. Felt like work. Just driving to work was work. Getting up in the morning to go to work was work. People like, yeah, you only work like 50 hours a week, you wiener. You only work 50 hours a week, you wiener. I'm like, yeah, but I also drive 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. There's an hour lunch. I have to wake up at, like, 5 in the morning and, take a shower. So, if you really think about it, I'm working from, like, 5 in the morning until 7 at night. Every day. I used to have to do that crap. So fun. Especially the drive there, when you're, like, 5-10 minutes into your drive, you're getting onto the highway, and there's all kinds of traffic, and you're just like... Man, I get to sit here and anticipate my freaking 10-hour day of work while I sit in traffic. This is so awesome. I love it. Just sitting here in traffic, just anticipating my long day of work. Bunch of weirdos whispering in the office. You know. I say something that's a straight fact and I get in trouble. Like, hey, how come these people out here aren't helping me with this thing that they're supposed to be helping me with? Well, say that again, you're getting fired, punk. Well, I'm just saying they're supposed to be out here doing this. That's why it's not getting done. Then I'm getting in trouble. Because it's not getting done. Yeah, well, shut up. Okay, I guess. Whatever. I'm just letting you know they're not doing it. Yeah, well, you're getting fired. Okay. Sorry for telling you about somebody not doing their job out here, you know. I'll just do all the work, I guess, and not say anything. I'll just not say anything. I'll just do all the work, I guess. They can do nothing. They can go on 50 smoke breaks and eat cheeseburgers all day, and I'll just say nothing. I'll just do all the work. And when something doesn't get done because I'm so busy, I still get in trouble. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so there's the low-level team. Let's try to make a high-level team. I'm going to take everything off. Get naked. Yeah, September's going to be a butt. It's going to be a butt, bro. Especially for the channel. It's going to be a butt anyway, because I have to do all the moving. Got to be out of here by September 30th at midnight. So, you know, we started. We throw a bunch of stuff away. The house is real clean. Like, we got some stuff in boxes. And we kind of did like 5% so far. Nothing crazy, but we got to really start going here pretty soon. I don't like to scramble around in the last week. I hate moving like that. I'd rather have almost everything done before like the last week. But let's do what are we gonna do here? You did mention Duskbringer. We do have Midnight Queen, who's purple. I kind of want to make a Skull team. I really do, because we got Lady of Bones and Midnight Queen, and those are like two of the best troops. There's a summon there, but it's the same color as Midnight Queen, so that sucks. This one summons, and it uses red. I just have no damage. I think I have to use like a mana. I think I have to use like a weapon that does mana generation. And just hope that these do some good skull business. Like your wand or something. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. You might be better off using like the ruby weapon or Dustbringer, Dawnbringer. You could do triple Lady of Bones with Dawnbringer, and that might be cool. But I kind of want to make a team out of these. I want to see what happens. Something like this. So we got Midnight Queen converting red gems to purple, convert all blue to Doom Skull. And we got Lady of Bones doing brown to skull. We're doing something with red, blue, and brown. I think I'm going to go with Thief. Put some more purple up there to get up Midnight Queen, to get up the wand, to then Midnight Queen does something with purple. And we have 3 blue troops. We also have 3 purple, but one of them is empowered, so blue is more important. Alright, so we got blue, purple, red. That's all that really matters, so we can minus pretty much whatever we want here. Maybe we go purple. Blue, purple. How about that? Midnight Banner. Let's see how this goes. Not super excited about it. You could definitely do just a weapon that hits all enemies, like I was saying, but let's see what happens. We got 2730. Priority no. If you want to, just do triple Lady of Bones with Dawnbringer, because she's all yellow. Yellow goes, yellow boosts your Dawnbringer or your red ruby weapon. Do something with your ruby weapon. It just sucks if you use a weapon. If you use your weapon for damage, like there's no mana generation in this restriction, so it's gonna be a little bit slow. You're just gonna be like matching gems, matching gems, matching gems. Cast your weapon. That's gonna be every fight. Matching gems, enemy gets a turn. Matching gems, enemy gets a turn. Matching gems, cast your weapon. That's gonna be every fight. It's gonna be kind of annoying. So definitely use a good class and a good banner if you're doing that. Give yourself a better chance of getting up a little bit quicker. Alright, so we're doing skulls. We're going to take skulls. Might as well. Alright, got him down. Should probably be using seasons here. Let's go put them on. Stop it. Let's go all seasons. Back to the class trial. Kind of queasy stomach today. I went to the gas station this morning, and somebody had done something gross in there, and I smelled it, and I've had a queasy stomach ever since. I don't even want to say, because you probably know what I'm talking about. It's pretty nasty. Some dummy in the gas station in the morning just blowing chunks. I guess I said it anyway, sorry. And you could smell it like it went into the freaking shelves or something, and they couldn't get it all. Gross. Oh, we missed. Wonderful. And our wand is blocking the crap. I should maybe put Midnight Queen up top, now that I think about it. Because, the wand is just going to steal all the mana. The wand will steal all the mana. The wand will steal all our mana. There we go, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted for my birthday. Move Midnight Queen up top. Thank you. Alright, now we got red to purple, blue to Doomskull. Red to purple, blue to Doomskull. Red to purple. Yes, we got it. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna move that around. So before I show the team code, we'll have it in the right order here. I'm gonna put her up top. I don't like blocking the whole team with the wand. It does work. Sometimes I don't like it. Maybe I should do an Anu too, now that she's up there. Extra turn. Take some skulls. We need to get up. You can take any other color but blue or purple and get up your wand, you know? Like this. Whoop. Now look at all that yellow and purple. Let's see if we miss. Nope. Good job. Alright. We got it right here. Bang, bang, bang. Not bad. Not bad for a tiny restriction. Let's go put on an Anu. Be even better. Alright, 2 more fights, and then we'll get into the PvP stuff. Could be a shorter stream today. I need some Tums or something. Okay, Lady of Bones, we always got to remember her. We're thinking about her, brown to skull, but we don't have it. So now it's like, hey, let's try to get up our wand, because it's already halfway there. So we take something that's not blue or purple, if possible. We got some red there. Got red here. We got red there. Got red there. Got green there. I think I'm going to take a red. At least I have a chance for brown up there. Okay. Take blue and maybe hope for yellow. We got brown. We could hope for green. I guess Midnight Queen. Yeah, we got it. Sweet. That's why you do that. I think we go with this one this time. Bang. There she is. Yes, leave it. Thank you. Got the Doomskull convert. Bang, bang. Do we have the conversion? We almost have Lady of Bones, but we don't have... Let's just take skulls. Maybe it'll happen. Okay, we got a lot of brown to skull. Let's just do it. Bang, bang, bang. We win. It's kind of fun. Maybe there might be something out there slightly faster, but this is pretty fun. Sana says, I use for invasion, Lady of Ruin, the Midnight Queen, Mystic Manuscript, Lady of Bones. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And we can take yellow here and get skulls. But we have this, so why would I do that? And we have this, so why would I, let's do this. Bang, bang. Let's go get that yellow. Take some skulls, get some blue. And now we just got to finish off that last enemy, who's also Hunter's Marked. Blue to Doomskull. Red to purple. We don't have it. Alright, well maybe it will come after this. Whoops! I pushed the wrong button. Sorry. That was dumb, but we're still fine. That wasn't a bad move, actually. They weren't going to kill me with one skull hit, and I set myself up for a skull hit the next turn, so it wasn't too bad, even though I made a mistake there. So if you want to try this one, there you go. The weapon's not really locked, it's just a visual glitch. So that's your class event. Go get those gems. Shouldn't take too long. Grab all my blinkies. Haven't done that yet. What kind of offers we got? Oh, close your eyes. Close your eyes. I'm a hypocrite. What else am I going to do with my gems? Complete a dungeon run. We got some gems there too, so get some gems from the class event, get some gems from the adventure board, get some gems from your tribute. And let's go do PvP. I'll show you what I've been doing. OG Thursday! Jared says, 3 times Fire Link to Dawnbringer, probably what... That's a good idea, yeah. Is there a Fire Link? What's the troop that does the Fire Link? I didn't even look for that. That's like I was saying earlier, but not as bad. So you match gems, enemy's turn, match gems, enemy's turn, cast your weapon. Well, if you have like a Fire Link on 3 different troops, you might match gems, enemy's turn, match gems, cast your weapon type stuff. Might be a little bit faster. Or maybe you'll get it up on first try. I don't know. Maybe. That's a good strat for the class event. I think Tacit shows that all the time, where he boosts the weapon with a link. That'll get you, like, that'll get the event done. It'll definitely get the event done. The gems, the 25 gems. Alright, PvP strat. At the PvP strat / leaderboard. At the 37, because I'm gonna double check the chat. Anita doing push-ups, Sana doing the clean and jerk, Chad benching the train, Mark spotting them. Yeah. Hit that like, subscribe, let's go! We're so close to 3 million channel views, like it already gives me credit for it. That's how close we are. But I can click on it and see we're still like 3,000 views short. So I want to get it for sure. Even though everybody in the world can look and see, and YouTube says I have 3 million channel views, I want to get it for real. So it's going to be cool. We're going to get it in the next week or so. But hey, run those playlists. Help me out. Hit a like. Share it out. Let's get it sooner. Subscribe. Let's get to 8K one of these days, one of these years. That'd be cool. I'm not trying for 10K anymore or anything, but 8K, we should be able to get that one day at least. Subscribe. Alright, first of all, let me show you the ladders. I'm in first place in my league, but I'm in the Ruby League, as you notice, because I wasn't playing very much because of the new account. But that could be a strategy if, that could be a strategy. Like, you don't play, you get demoted, and then you win. And then you don't play, you get demoted, then you win. Is that I don't know, is that a good strategy? Anybody out there, what do you think? Like, you purposefully get demoted to a league under, like, don't be in the highest league. Like, get demoted from the highest league. That way you can then win your leaderboard. And then maybe it puts you back up there. You take a couple weeks off. You get demoted again. You get... it could be a strat. Maybe. But then you kind of have to take... You want to still do the bare minimum. Maybe, like, do the bare minimum and... I don't know if you'll get demoted if you do... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would, like, totally recommend not doing any PvP. So... Depends. You get 90 gold marks for getting first place. So it's like the difference between doing all this work and getting, let's say you don't get first, second, or third. You're in the Diamond League and you don't finish in the top 3, so you don't get any extra gold marks here. But you're going around, you're doing it properly. You're getting gold marks other ways by doing the orange diamond and everything you're supposed to be doing every day. I don't know, because you can get 90 marks for winning your leaderboard, or you can poke around getting 14, 15 at a time. I think if you do it the right way, like you play it properly, it's a lot of work, but you get more gold marks. So, but this week I'm gonna get tons of gold marks, but I also didn't get any like last week or the week before, so probably evens out to where it's not a good strategy. But hey, 374 victories, 6 losses. I'm crushing my league here, but I am in the Ruby League, so I don't know. I gotta mention that because it is something to say. On the global, I'm on 101. Wow, I didn't go down very much. That's cool. But I just got to do a little bit, and I'll be right back in there. Global Leaderboard. I'm only short by 2,000 VP right now. Just showing you where I'm at. So usually what I do, put on some niches or something. So it's Thursday. Yesterday we did not have Citadel Wars, so you don't have to worry about going around to the diamonds and getting gold marks. You can just do whatever you want. But you usually start with your Citadel Wars fights. So we got Giant. I'll just explain the strategy and then I'll do the strategy. So for me, on a normal day, I'll go do Citadel Wars first. So wherever it is. It might be different for you. I'll go do Citadel Wars first. And, you know, I'll pick the one that I think I can do, like whichever one I have a good team for. So I'll go in here, I'll look at the options, you know, for Giant. And I'll see, like, I don't know, should I do this one? We'll see. And then I'll go look at the other one. We got Damon. I'll look at the options. I'll make a team for each. I might even run a quick battle for each just to see which team I like better. You know, so I'll pick one or the other, whatever one was easier, whichever one went better during the quick battle between Damon and Giant is what I'll pick. Then I'll run the fights, the Citadel Wars fights. And if I have difficult competition, I'll scout every time. So I'll look at the enemy teams. And if it looks like it's going to be difficult, I'll use my Swift Talismans. If it looks like an easy fight, I don't use Swift Talismans. I want to like get some more Swift Talismans for when it's a harder fight. So let's say this time the fights are easy and I don't have to use Swift Talismans. I'll do all the fights. I usually go 6-0. You know, kill the Guardian. Do all that business. Be 6-0. And, you know, you'll get some more Swift Talismans to add to the pile for when it is hard. And you save those for Citadel Wars. I always use my Swift Talismans. I only use them on Citadel Wars. I feel like anywhere else is a kind of a waste with your Swift Talismans. 75% start. So I'll be done with Citadel Wars. I'll then go to my buffs. And I'll actually choose where am I gonna VP farm. So I'll look at the options on that too. And usually, almost every time, purple's an option. So I like to do purple. So here's my team for purple. You might have something different or what you think is better. Are you on the leaderboard? I don't know. So I don't know what people are doing. This is what I'm doing. I mean, I'm on the global leaderboard. I'm winning my leaderboard. That's all I know. That's all I can say. So this is the team I'm using to do that. So that's going to be my farming team. So before I go get my buff, I figure out what I'm going to use to farm. Because I want to use the buff on my farming team, not on my Citadel Wars team. Citadel Wars, you can use Swift Talismans if you need help. When you're farming, you want to use your buffs to help, I feel. I don't know how much of a difference a little bit of extra magic's going to make, but that's what I always do. So I go to the one that says gain 1 magic for each purple ally. And I have 3 sigils right now, so I do need to get more Valhawks. But to get those more Valhawks, I'm going to be fighting in the purple. So I might as well go get 3. I might as well go get a little bit of it right now to get a little bit of buff for when I'm going for the rest of the Valhawks while I'm, So I got 3. I'm going to just use them right now. So I got High King Irongut, Wand of Stars, CT, and Herald of Damnation. Titan class. So here's the other team. This will be for getting your buff. So I'm going to go start getting some buffs. I'm going to put my seasons back on because I'm using High King Irongut. I don't think I've ever lost like a buff fight. Maybe on my new account. And once you get the first fight down, this is easier because it will go into first slot. You don't have to go find it. You just got to get this one fight. It'll be in first slot. Yeah, the getting demoted on purpose thing. That's probably where I heard it, honestly. I think that was an old PvP strat. Or an old Guild Wars strat. Now we're applying it to the new PvP, kind of. But I'm not sure, man, because what if you take a week off, you're not getting gold marks during that week. Not as many as you could. So do you really end up getting more gold marks by purposely getting demoted? That means you have to take like 2 weeks off to get demoted. Or maybe 1 week, I don't know. But during that week, you're not doing as much PvP, you're obviously not getting as many gold marks. And just to do a week where you're going to get a bunch of gold marks, I guess it's like less work. Maybe? Maybe. Because the week where you're going for the leaderboard, you have to go super hard. So I think it just kind of evens out. It's like either way. You can either like just stay in Diamond League and not get demoted, and it's probably the same amount of work as like taking a week off to get demoted, then going super hard the next week. Like, it probably evens out to be the same amount of work. So I don't know if it's a good strategy or not. It's just a strategy, you know? Let's get up our stuff. This is an easy fight, so we don't really need to be devouring and instant killing. We can just probably take skulls and kill them. But later on I will, so. First fight down. This is part of your, like, season goals, too. Like, winning Citadel Wars fights, getting buffs, monoliths. It's part of your season pass stuff, too. Like, you'll get burning marks for completing a certain amount of Citadel War fights or a certain amount of monolith fights. So I'm going to do all 3. And then I'll go get the rest. And then I'll come back and finish it. And then I'll go farm. Classic says, I want to see yesterday's video. Work has been wild. I'll have time today, though. Yeah, I did like the 15 things I hate about EverQuest video. EverQuest's been crushing. Like, I've been doing way better on EverQuest than on Gems of War. Like, I put out a video on Monday. Everybody's like, oh, do pre-records, do shorter videos on Gems of War. But then they don't watch, so it's like, okay. That makes me want to keep doing them. So I did a video on Monday, Invasion Teams. It's like 7 minutes long, and there's like 3 teams on there, and they're all good. You know, I did a title, a thumbnail, everything. I did it like how I used to do it. And then I put one out on Wednesday for EverQuest. You know, same amount of effort on Monday as I did on Wednesday. And EverQuest already has more views than Gems of War. So, I don't know. I'm losing hope in the Gems of War community if that's the case. But hey, I know I do live streams every day, then all of a sudden I pop up with Gems of War. So I get it. But maybe support your guy. Maybe support your guy. Because EverQuest, you know, I'm putting the same amount of effort into both, and I'm getting more views on EverQuest right now. I got a video with like over 2,000 views I did a couple weeks ago on EverQuest. I got one with like 1,500 views I did like a week ago or 2 weeks ago on EverQuest. I got one from last week that's almost about to hit 750 or 1,000 or something. But then here's Gems of War just barely farting to 300. Like, what is going on? Anyway. Let's get a devour. And I'm like an expert at this game. I'm not even like an expert at EverQuest. People just like to be stroked and told that they're the best and everything's awesome, I guess. That's not good for you, though. It's like, you don't need to do push-ups. Just sit there in your chair and do nothing. You don't need to eat salad. Just eat donuts every day. That's what the Gems of War people are doing right now. They just want people to tell them, it's okay, you can eat donuts every day. It's alright. Don't eat any vegetables. Vegetables are yucky. Don't do any exercise at all. Just sit there and do nothing. You don't have to do Tuesday's faction event if you don't want to. You don't have to do any. Just do nothing. That's what they want to hear. That's the, you know, like part of the community. I'm not saying the whole thing. I'm never talking about the whole thing. We got a good cult following here, but some of them, they just want to be told that they're allowed to be lazy and that everything's good, that they already got, that they weren't smart enough to go wait and see if it was good or not. I'm just gonna get the mythic. I hope it's good. I'm gonna go watch the guy that says it's good. I want to be told that it's good, even though I already got it, so I can't go back on it. I better go watch the guy that always says everything's good, because I already got it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Well, how about waiting next time? Smart guy. Alright, we need to devour. I think, like, this one can't be devoured. I think this one can always be devoured. There we go. Now we'll have 100% devour. I can also curse them so they can be devoured. It's part of the team. So now I can just do whoever. Got the CT. And I should try that for like a month. Just lie. Just lie all the time. Change my name to Truthful Sinnycool. And then just lie all the time. See if I get more views. I should do that experiment. I was going to do it. Remember I was going to do like Gemma Jameson and just say everything like backwards pretty much? You should play Treasure Hunt like all day. It's the best. You get like 1 gem for like every 15 minutes. Oh my god. You can like get 4 gems an hour. Like, oh my god, it is amazing. I was going to do that back in the day. I should do this. I should just lie all the time. Just lie. I should make a 1 week, like for a month straight. Maybe in September, I'll just lie all and every single video and just say everything is awesome, and we'll see how many views I get. I bet you get 1 million. Like, I already got it. I already got it. I couldn't wait. Let me go watch the guy that's gonna say it's good. I can't take it. Sparkinator. I already got Sparkinator. I can't go watch somebody telling the truth. I gotta watch somebody lying to me and telling me it's good. Alright, so that's the buffs I had for now. So now I have more magic to go get more Valhawks. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna change back to Nisha. Nisha. Okay. I'll go to purple. I just like purple. You don't have to do purple if you don't want to. I just know there's a buff for it. I know I have a team for it. I know the team's pretty quick. I know I'm on the leaderboard. Like, that's all I know. So I do this. And sometimes they die in 1 hit. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes I lose. I've lost like 6 fights. Sometimes it's annoying. But most of the time you're just like kicking their butt, winning pretty quick. You just like click the button, just go, 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 go. It's kind of like the vault of it. Don't even look at the team. Just click it. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. Who cares? Just go. Don't even like scout or nothing. Just go. Just try to win as fast as you can, because that's what this is. This is like a time thing. This has nothing to do with skill or anything. You just, whoever has the most time. As long as you're like doing it kind of, you know, you can't be like a bonehead. And like here we have they always submerge these days. It's just no big deal. Just hit them with skulls or something. They'll eventually cast. Sometimes that stupid orb is annoying, but eventually you kill them. It's fine. And not every single team submerges. Just the weirdos that don't want to lose. And they submerge because they think they're going to die to like something. I don't know what. They're either being a sweaty wrestler jerk, or they think they're going to lose. So either way, they're a wiener. For using Submerge. Either way, they're a wiener for using Submerge. They either think they're going to lose, which that means you should have more confidence in yourself. Why do you think you're going to lose? Or they're being a sweaty wrestler and hoping that they submerge on you and it makes it take longer for you because they're that kind of person. Cool guy. Real cool. Let me summon a bunch and barrier a bunch and submerge a bunch so nobody else can get any VP. Let me be that guy. Oops, I was frozen. But you can, I don't have the wand or anything, so I can't curse them. But you could curse them if you wanted to. Get rid of their stupid submerge, sweaty wrestler bullshit. You could do that. Like, I don't think I've ever died to... Like, oh, I wish I was submerged. Like, maybe once, but that's not a big enough amount of time for me to, like, change it to that. One time. There we go. We've had a couple tough fights to start here, but should get faster. Just clicky clacking until I get those Valhawks, then I'll go run the rest of them. I look for extra turns real quick, but I'm also frozen on Stellaric, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do Leprechaun. There's Stella. They're almost dead. This will finish them off as soon as I get a turn. Except for they're doing Barrier, because they're funny. Watch them loot me now with 11 HP. And they're dead. So no big deal. They're just slowing you down. They're like a speed bump. It's like a idiot in the road that gets run over, and then they're like a speed bump. That's what the people like doing Barrier, Submerge, Summoning. There's a speed bump in the road that you run over. And here we go. Ooh, 8 HP, buddy. That'll help. Once I get all my magic, they probably would have been dead. I don't have all my magic yet, so they're still alive with freaking 1 HP. That fight's done. I'm just clicking. Eventually I'll check on my Valhawks. Truthful Sinny, I know. Sinnycool, yep. Somebody said I should change my channel to, like, Nerd Rage or something. I'd probably bounce their head off the concrete in real life. But I said they should change their name to Good Joke. Just change their channel name to Good Joke. Because that's about the same thing. You know, something that's not true. That'd be cool. Come see the Nerd Rage in real life. See what happens when your head bounces off the concrete. We should probably move to the grass, buddy. Let's move to the grass. I don't really want a charge. Let's move to the grass. That's probably the first thing I would say. Hey, no, come on. Let's get in the grass, buddy. I don't want to bounce your head off the concrete. I really am not trying to catch a charge today. Alright. How many Valhawks do we have? I don't know. Let's go check. 0? What? I thought I saw at least 1. How'd that happen? Anyway, let's keep going. Sauna with the gifted. Muscles getting bigger. Tights getting tighter. Your shirt's just gonna rip like Hulk Hogan. Muscles are getting giant. Bench pressing the train. They're doing stretches, weird stretches. Chad's got short shorts on, putting his leg up on the train. There, I got one there, I saw. I got 2 monolith sigils, so I need 1 more Valhawk. And we can go finish up our buffs. Chad doing weird stretches on the train, putting his leg up there. Mark pops his shirt off. For no reason. It's not even hot out. Just pops it off. Chad stretching. In front of everybody, it just stops. There's a bunch of people like eating lunch outside at a restaurant, and he just stops and puts his leg up on a parking meter and starts stretching for a really weird long time with short shorts while they're eating lunch. Do you hate when people do like weird stretches in front of you? Stop it. Stop doing that. Just go stretch at home in the privacy of your own home. Quit doing weird stretches out here. I'm trying to eat lunch. Nobody wants to see that. Okay, so we should have it now. For sure, right? There we go. Alright, so it's on the first slot now, which is cool. Because you got it. So you don't have to go chase it down. We gotta change our medals, though. Just one thing. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Go back to the buffs. Come on. Come on, Biff. Tannen. Buff Tannen. There you go. Alright, 2 more to get. And we'll get our VP talismans here too. So you get the swift ones from the Citadel War fights, and you get the victory point talismans from the Monolith fights. So you want to do both to completion every time they're available. So you can get your swift talismans every time you can, and get your VP talismans every time you can. Yeah. Got yellow and blue and brown, and yeah. Now we got this guy. We know we can devour that guy. So let's do it. And we don't have our conversion. So we just got to get some mana. Maybe we get mana for our wand, because it's closer to getting up than our High King Irongut. So we should get some... Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think we're just getting mana for everybody at this point. Just got a right extra turn. There we go. So let's curse them. Make sure we can devour. Plus there is a bunch of yellow and purple up there anyway. Kill him! No! I like to do the CT super fast after the High King Irongut. It's fun. You devour with the High King Iron. You devour something low on their team, like the last slot. You devour something in the last slot of the enemy's team. And then you instant kill with CT in the first slot. And you're trying to, like, beat it. Like, the soul is rising from their body. And you're trying to, like, hit them before... You know what I'm talking about? Anybody else do that? I don't know why I did that there. I guess we'll do this again. There's so much up there. It's when you have High King Irongut and CT up at the same time. You devour, and then you instant kill real quick after it. You see if you can do it fast. For their soul is still rising. Like, make them meet in the middle. In one big soul. Mark, I got like a tiny patch of grass, I think. Tim got gifted by Sana. Thank you so much. I just noticed it went to Tim. Tim is awesome. He might not be on here chatting every day, but I think he still watches here and there, and I talk to him on Discord here and there, so... Better than a blank. Better than being in Hawaii with Livewire. Or at the Super Truthful channel, because that's what you call it. You ever gone to a weight loss channel that's called, like, Skinny, believe me, please. Please believe me, Skinny John. Then it's some fat guy doing exercises. Please, believe me, Skinny John. And that's the guy you're getting your advice from for exercising. His name is Skinny John, and he's, like, really fat. Let's see. We got some skull damage. Could do that. Oh, we got a lot of yellow up there. Maybe this will work. No! No! Nerd Rage! Nerd Rage the movie. Nerd Rage the movie. Why have they never made a movie? Have they ever made a movie called Nerd Rage the movie? I think that'd be a good movie. It'd be like Karate the movie and Clues the video game, but it's called Nerd Rage the movie. And there's like, they get revenge. They get revenge on all the bullies in very, very gory ways. They dress up like a clown. Dress up like a ghost. Just like a regular kid's, like a sheet. Like you're going out to go trick-or-treating. They just do like a sheet. Like a Paw Patrol sheet. And they cut the eyes out. And then they murder all the bullies from high school. And it's called Nerd Rage the movie. It's a horror movie. And then they're at home playing a video game and they smash their controller and they take their keyboard, they sharpen their keyboard on the concrete and then they kill somebody with the keyboard because they sharpened it on the concrete. They jam their glasses through their chest. Hit them with the pocket protectors. Bunch of pencils sticking out like Pinhead. Hellraiser, but with mechanical pencils. Alright, so we're back to farming. That's pretty much the game cycle for PvP. Well, you know, if it was a different day, I would go get my gold marks, because I'm in the winning alliance. So if you win the day before, like there wasn't Citadel Wars yesterday, so there's no gold marks today. So that's going to happen on Thursday and Monday. There'll be like no gold marks to get, because there's no Citadel Wars on, isn't it Wednesday and Sunday? Something like that. So, like, today there's no gold marks to go get, but that would be an extra step in there that I would do. I would go get my gold marks. I would check these diamonds, you know, these orange diamonds. I would check them all, make sure there's no gold marks there. Which there would be if we had won the previous day. So, like, yesterday I did that because we had Citadel Wars on Tuesday. And, so that was the extra step. But that's basically the game cycle for PvP. Right now we would just be farming VP, just doing that quick killing. I'd probably put on my VP talismans. Like once I get into a groove and I'm not like, let's say like I don't have a sweaty wrestler, submerge, barrier, summon guy for a minute. I might put on my victory talismans once I get into a groove. Because I don't want to waste them. Like I don't want to like accidentally lose with them on. But sometimes it'll happen. It's alright, you know. But yeah, you use victory talismans to farm VP, and you use swift talismans to win in Citadel Wars. And just save them. If you don't need them in Citadel Wars, just save them because you will one day. And then these, just use them once you're in a groove and you're winning. And then pop these on so you can get some more VP. So I would just keep farming. So let me farm for a minute. And then we'll check the leaderboard, see if I'm back on the global, which I should be. That's what I do. I do Citadel Wars first. Because that's like a daily thing that you can't miss. Except for on Wednesday and Sunday. You know, I scout. If it's a hard fight, I use swift talismans. If it's not a hard fight, I don't. Once that's over with, I decide where I'm going to farm. Usually it's purple for me. And then I go get my buffs from the monolith. If I don't have enough Valhawks, I'll still go get whatever I have. I had 2 or 3 left over. I'll go get 2 or 3, and then I'll go farm in purple with my buffs. And I'll get the rest of my Valhawks. And then I'll go back to the monolith, finish it off, get my full buffs for the purple team. And then I'll head back out and farm again. And if there's the, you know, if the day before we had Citadel Wars, like tomorrow, I'll be going and getting my gold marks from the diamonds. Like, at some point, probably before I start, like, just farming for the rest of the day, I would go do that. Like, after Citadel Wars. Maybe between, like, Citadel Wars and getting the buffs, maybe I'd go get my gold marks real quick. But right now, it's just, like, go fast. Thrall and Leprechaun to get them up. Stellarix to kill him. And you got the Dustbringer just in case, like, look for extra turns real quick. You know? Make sure you're not frozen. But you might be able to get up your Stellarix just off of that, and then bang. Leprechaun. Stella. Stella win. Just keep going. There might be a slightly faster team out there. Just make sure the person giving you the slightly faster team is on the leaderboard, because that's who I would want to believe. You know? It's like, hey, can you show us where you're at on the global leaderboard? That's what I would say. Just to make sure. Like, of course, you want to take advice from somebody that's, you know, on the leaderboard. I would say. Anyway. It's like if somebody wins a race, then you would take advice from them about racing. And they're just going to say, well, you know what I would do? I would make a Flintstone mobile. Put extra leg room in there. Go get Fred and Barney. Maybe a hamster and a wheel for the engine. I think a hamster and the wheel for an engine, maybe. You know, maybe you get a horse on the front pulling it. That'll definitely be faster. Yeah, what race did you win with that one? Oh, I never won a race. I'm just saying I think it would be fast if you do the Flintstone mobile with the hamster in the wheel as the engine, with a horse pulling the front. I think that would be faster. I think so. I never tried it. I never won, but it sounds fast though, right? I think so. Oh, so you never been on the leaderboard though? No, but it sounds good, right? Yeah, that sounds like a good team. Sounds like it's fast. But yeah, my Flintstone mobile. I heard I heard somebody was using my Flintstone mobile idea, and they got 100th place on there. They did. They got extra gold marker too. They're using Flintstone mobile, and all they did was play for 24 hours a day. That's all. And they got on the and they won. They won, boy. They got like 59 plates. They got like 59th place on the leaderboard. Played 24 hours a day. That's it. Did it eventually. Oh, that's all that matters, right? They did it. They got on there. Just 24 hours a day. That's all they had to play. Finally got there. Tortoise in the hare, you know. Tortoise in the hare. You know who wins? Tortoise. Not the hare. Dummy. The turtle wins. So why would you want to make a fast team if the turtle wins? Isn't that stupid? Why would you do a team with the hare, with the bunny, with the rabbit, with Bugs Bunny team? Why would you do that? When the turtle is the one that wins all the time in that story. Now, I don't know how to read, so I never read it, but somebody told me about it, and they said the turtle wins. So you should do a Flintstone mobile with a pig on the front, because it'll be extra power, and you got a hamster and a wheel and the engine, and that's what's going to win. I just know it, because somebody told me they'd used it. Got 59th place, played 24 hours a day, and you know, tortoise in the hare anyway, dummy. Puff and blow your house down, dummy. Little pig, let me in, dummy. Ring around the rosy, you dum-dum. Pocket full of posies, idiot. Now stop rant. I told you I could do it if I wanted to. I don't know if that's a skill. That'd be like blowing the biggest bubble or something. I could blow the biggest gum bubble. I can blow the biggest gum bubble. I can hula hoop for 35 hours. I can rant non-stop. That's about as good as it is, you know? I can rant non-stop. I can blow the biggest gum bubble. And I can hula hoop for 34 hours straight. That's how useful ranting non-stop is. It'd be like if you can hula hoop for 34 hours straight. Those pets don't slow you down at all when they pop up on the screen. It's not an extra button to push, you dummy. You don't push extra buttons when the pet comes popping up on the screen. I probably popped it up. I had a pet, so I popped it. I made everybody. I'm like the sweaty wrestler. I put on some merge and barrier and summons. I don't even use it on my offense team. I just play it one time so everybody else has to deal with it. And then I pop up pets all day while they're trying to grind. I didn't mean to do that one. I meant to get the brown extra turn, but it is what it is. Why'd I take red? I should probably take purple. I usually take purple if I'm taking mana. Well, you can get up your Thrall, and then he can definitely get up your Stella. Sometimes it bees like this, but it's okay. We'll just do that, and then we'll do this, and then we'll win, hopefully. Yeah. But it's just a time thing, basically, with this. A time thing. Just play. Just do this over and over and over. I'm not showing it. I'm not like any brain busters. I'm not Albert Einstein here. I'm just pressing buttons. It's a time. Whoever has the most time is who's gonna win in PvP. Because everybody's using similar teams. Whether they're doing Pharaoh Khafre or whatever they're doing. it's all similar. It's all Stellarix. So, you know, one team's not going to be super duper faster than the other, most likely. So it's based on, like, who has the most time. Because even if you're using a slightly faster team than me, let's say your team is 1 second a fight faster than mine. Well, if I play a whole extra hour than you, and I'm still going to beat you, probably. So what really matters is how long you have to play. Not like if your team is faster by 1 second a fight. If your team's faster by 1 second a fight, then that takes like 60 fights to equal a minute. And if I play a whole hour longer than you, I'm still going to have more VP than you. So it's more of like a who has the most time type of deal. At some point. Once everybody's like, you know, if you're using something weird, of course, like, it's going to be slower. If it's like way slower, then maybe. Here they go. They're going to challenge my authority. They're challenging my authority over there. But there's just going to be a speed bump in the road like everybody else. You're a speed bump, sir. Why'd you make your poor cat a speed bump? Why would you subject your cat to being a speed bump in the road, sir? I would never do that to my Chihuahua. You need to get reported to the animal abuse for putting that pet on your shoulder and then being a speed bump in the road while I'm farming. Somebody needs to call what's it called? The Animal Protection Agency? Dog the Bounty Hunter? They should probably call Dog the Bounty Hunter on this person right here. They got a fairy on their shoulder. They're not protecting their fairy. Their fairy is dying every day, 50,000 times a day. That's not very nice. You should probably take that fairy off your shoulder because it's dying every day, 50,000 times a day. We need to call Fairy Protection Patrol for them. Report them to the Fairy Protection Brigade. The Brigade of Fairy Protection. The BFP. The BFP. The Brigade of Fairy Protection. Einstein wouldn't use Stellarix? Probably not. He'd probably be like trying to use his brain. Einstein's a smarticle. So he wouldn't want to use something where you don't have to use your brain. You know? He likes to think and use his brain and get smarter. So he would not want to use Stellarix, because then his brain would atrophy, and he would get dumber. Like me right now. I feel like I'm getting dumber right now. Just using the same troop over and over and over, winning fights. Einstein. Baby Einstein. Get ready for your chores. It's enough for me. Baby Einstein. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. We'll get there on the double. Dr. Mops is here. Rydia's here. Hello. I'm showing people how to play PvP. This is how I do it anyway. I need to watch Mark do it, and then I could do way better. Because that's who I like. He's winning. Like, if you want to get advice, get it from somebody that's in 5th place on the leaderboard. I need to see what your team is, for real. Especially if I'm going to try for the leaderboard this week. Which I kind of am. I'm not going as hard as like a vault event. I'm kind of like giving it a little extra oomph. Like I'll run like an XP booster, like a gold booster, and I'll just play. That's like, okay, I gotta do VP farming for that long. Like, I'll make myself. The other day I collected my PvP goals, and I got the 60 gold, 60 minutes of gold, 60 minutes of souls. I was like, oh, well, now I'm gonna farm VP for an hour, I guess. And I like made myself do it until the timer ran out. Then the day after that, when I didn't have that, I did like an XP booster, and I said, I have to farm VP until this XP booster runs out. And I'd already farmed a little bit before that, so. But let's go look. So 38,000. I'm not some crazy maniac, but crazy good maniac. Dang, I'm still not up there? Somebody's like really fighting me off with a stick. Somebody's like watching right now saying, no way. Oh, I didn't have my niches on? What a dunce cap. Alright, now we got full power. See if we can get on the global. See if we can get on the global. Maybe I'll use my VP boosters. See if we can get on the global, baby. Boys to men in the house. Getting on the global, baby. Rubbing your shoulders. Alright, let's just put them on. We do these, I bet you we're up there pretty quick. Now, I'm just doing easiest fights in purple with the buff, with the team I already know that I like. You know what I mean? If you have a different color, if you have a different team, all that matters is like winning fights. Try to win 99% of the time. And, you know, win quickly. That's all that really matters. Win 99% of the time and win quickly. You don't have to be like the fastest in the world. You're better like that's how I'm thinking about it, you know? Like if your team, even if your team's like 1 or 2 seconds slower or 10 seconds slower, you could just play more and you'll be fine. It's more of a like determination. You have a lot of determination. Like, I respect grinders because it takes a lot of determination. Like, you gotta really want it. This gets boring. This definitely gets boring. So you gotta be, like, super determined to be on the leaderboard. Because I get so bored. Last night, or it was like the night before. It was like the first time I was grinding VP. I was getting so bored. But then, like, the night after that, I started to not be as bored because I was like making sure I was watching something good, listening to something good like on my other device. So I was like kind of into it a little bit. And I was just like, I was just pushing buttons, you know? It's what you gotta do. Like the best way to grind. Like obviously y'all know that. I'm telling you 2 + 2 is 4. But if you're gonna do something like this, it's like brainless, just pushing buttons. Just like Vault Event. Make sure you have a really good like podcast on or you're watching something awesome because it's gonna get boring quick. Like after like 20 minutes of this you're gonna get bored, so you really got to have something keeping you going. And I was like I was watching, I forget what I was watching, but I was really into it last night and I didn't even really want to stop grinding. I'm like, I want to at least finish watching this show, and I just kept on grinding while I was watching the show. Like I had a quick thought in my brain of like, maybe I should quit playing the game. I'm like, well, there's like 20 minutes of this show left. I'll just keep grinding while I finish watching the show. So it wasn't even bothering me that much to grind while I was watching the show. But just pushing buttons here. Let's catch up in the chat after this one. Blowing up the board, casting Stellarix, baby. Oh man, they're dead soon. Keep surviving with like 7 HP. I wish I had a little bit more magic. That'd be great. I used all my VP talismans. One thing not to do is like keep looking at the leaderboard. I'm just like so close. I need 700, 800, right? 800, 800. I need 700. I need 700, 740. 740. How many fights would that be? See how much VP we're getting a fight. And I'll see what y'all are saying. I hope I put a chapter for this. I think I did. PvP STRAT leaderboard. Yeah. But yeah, as far as like my lawn goes, it's very small. They recommended I get like a weed whacker or something. I feel like they should just do it. It's like barely anything. Revenge of the Nerds. Hey woo, says Rydia. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Orc says, what is Swift? I don't think I ever bothered looking it up. It's 75% start. It's like Empowered is 100%, Swift is 75%. You know, like there's 50% starts for most like typings. There's like a 25% start if you're a Fox, Cunning, or whatever it's called. Then there's a 20% start for Anu Metal. I think that's almost all of them. There might be like a 10% start on one of the class talent perks. But 75 is the most you can get that's not empowered. So it's really nice to, and it's your whole team. Like if you use a VP, if you use a Swift Talisman, it's your entire team gets a 75% start. It's a skill I need a stage. People would like boo me and heckle me, but then I could just talk about what they're heckling about. Mark says, do you have any icons in PvP you can trade in? I don't think so. I think I already did it. That doesn't count to the leaderboard, does it? As an aside, I'm not saying like... I think... I was looking and it don't count, does it? Like if you go and look at your... Like here it says I have 39,824. And if you go somewhere else... PvP goals, I think. Oh, it is the same. I swear an icon didn't count towards my leaderboard. I swear it didn't, but maybe it does. You want to see my immortals now? I have Capricorn. Ooh, it can be leveled, look. Upgrade. Fire Spirit. So what, I don't have this one? Aquaria. I do have Capricorn. I do have Empyrean. I do have Glacia, and I can upgrade her. Permafrost. Cool. So now I have all her traits. We got Labara, and I can upgrade it. I forgot to do that. You have to click on these, I forgot. I just got them the other day, though, so it's not like it's been a while. Titaness, upgrade. Minefield. So he has all his traits now. Got Terra. We don't have Sagittarian. We don't have Ossifer. I have Lucifer. So yeah. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of 11. And I had like 2 or 3 when I started the week. So I got like 5 this week, or 4 or something. And I leveled some of them too. I might have got something from doing that Glacia. Let's go see. Gotta check on this sometimes too. It's not... It does tell you. I think it does flash up on the screen, but it's pretty quick. I got this. Okay. So now I can open a burning chest. It's burning! It tastes like burning. Hey, now I got Aquaria! Now I have 8 out of 11. It's happening quick. Not too hard to get all the immortals. Of course I'm gonna get Ossifer last. You know how it goes for me. I need Virago, Ossifer, Sagittarian. That's it. You can level Aquaria. Water Spirit. Cool. And yeah. See if I can get anything here. They should sell VP talismans or Swift talismans. That'd be sick. But I guess that would be broken, huh? That'd be cool. I've been buying pets, because what else am I going to do? I'm going to save, like, 1,500. But they're not putting new pets in, so I guess I should just buy more copies of them, huh? Like, save 1,500 so you can get if they happen to put new ones in. But anything over and above 1,500, maybe you could get more copies. I don't know. I'm starting to think about it. But here, yeah, I can't do any of this. And I always buy books. I've never not bought a book. Yay! I might be able to upgrade a kingdom. Hold on. Watch. Once again, you know, I'm showing it on the screen, maybe. Hold on. Oh, no, I can't do it yet. I need 5 more books. I thought I was closer than that. So close. Having 2 magic kingdoms. Not close, but all these other 20s, though. 2020. 20 twin. 2020 twin. We got Darkstone. We got Zal'Kareen. We got Drifting Sands. We got Pride Lands. We got Sword's Edge. I think one more somewhere. White Helm. Got all them 20 twins. Back to PvP. Let's try to get on the stupid leaderboard. Hey, look at me. What's that for? Purple. Purple nurple. So I'm in first place here, crushing their face, and I think like getting a bunch of VP early in the week like discourages, even though they can't see. I don't think those people can see me anyway, so never mind. Like Major Apollo and Victor Crowley, I'm probably not even on their leaderboard. That's how stupid this is. So I'm trying to make it on this one. I'm just farming VP this week either way, so I'm not really worried about like making sure Victor Crowley don't catch up to me or something. Because they probably can't even see me anyway. It probably doesn't matter. You know how it goes. You can be in second place and get points for first place. Doesn't that still happen? So don't worry about it too much. We're frozen on purple, so don't take that extra turn. Yeah, one shot. One shotty on the potty. Task complete, what's that mean? Task complete, what's that mean? Is it this, or is that like a... Huh? Where was that for? Was it for, this? What was that for? What was Overlord? Chad says, I love it when I forget to put the right medals on during Guild Wars. That's always fun. I know, man, that sucks. They're like the world event. Rydia says, Hands of Time is a weapon in Soulforge. Great weapon you can use that has extra turn. Hands of Time. Does it? Let me go look. Guess I can go to collection, but it's probably easier to get to here. Is it on its perks, maybe? Hands of Time. Stupid. I mean, it does damage and gets an extra turn. It sounds okay. Oh, nice. I didn't know that had an extra turn on it. Hell yeah. Thank you, Rydia. Deal heavy splash damage to an enemy. Deal light splash damage to a random enemy. It's like, what do you... It's unfortunate this week, but... What do you do to, like, get it up? Like, what's your mana generator in Midnight for this? So it's been weird this week, you know? There's no mana generation anywhere. So, but you can match yellow and blue and then, like, you have Rope Dart that also has an extra turn. It does true damage, so when are you ever going to use it? It's cool, though. I'm glad to have another... That was a good chat there. I didn't know it had an extra turn on it. That's cool. It's like a pay weapon, so I wasn't really aware of it until this week. Nice. Thank you, Rydia. Chad's finally on a break. Mark says, Cinny said you wear short shorts. I never knew. Then you put shorts on there. Rydia says, midnight low-level weapon does damage an extra turn, break time, or lunch. Sanity break. Mr. Z says Chad shows up to work in Speedos because Isabel didn't do the laundry. Sana says I get drained by doing brainless PvP. Mark says Chad is a trooper. We love you, Chad. That's why we pick on you. It's fun, right? Rydia says insert Karate Kid music. You're the best around. Chad says we have less than 18 hours. Take your time. Curtains! Grinding for top 3 in PvP PC Mobile for League is so hard. I currently have 70k VP, but only top 5. It's a time thing, man. It's like determination, consistency, having the time to do it. Like, it's tough. It's one of those type of tough things. It's like holding your breath underwater or something. It's tough in that kind of way. And then you got all these dummies putting submerge and barrier and just making it worse for everybody. Getting on my nerves. But good luck, Curtains. I hope you get it. I'm grinding. I'm trying to win my personal 30-man league. That's like my main goal, and then my like little side goal is to maybe make it on the global leaderboard. I just want to get on there. So I'm gonna have to really get up into like the 50s or something to make sure, because people are gonna knock me down every day. I was surprised that this morning I only got knocked to 101. Trying to get back up there on this stream. Goal for the stream is just to get back to the global leaderboard. And then tonight I'll grind it, you know? I'll like secure. Because I'll be knocked back off it by tonight. But I do most of my grinding at night while I'm watching like a long freaking YouTube video or something like that. Sitting here talking, chatting. Kind of, yeah, not bad either. Especially if I can rant and rave, because it passes the time. There's always one thing surviving with like 6 HP. That's annoying. People putting all these spell damage mitigation troops on their team. Come on. Just give me 4 fire bombs. I'm kidding. Because I'm not doing that either. They have to fight my team. Luckily, my team doesn't have the prismatic orb, though, because I'm not using wand. They have to actually fight my real team. Most people, your defensive team isn't... Nobody's fighting it, because... I guess mine's not either, because Diamantina's probably on there. So never mind. I'm smoking the doobie. Smoking the marijuana. Oh, I was frozen. I'm the best around. I would run fast, but I gotta push around. I'm the best around. I would do karate, but I gotta push around. That was too long. I'm the best around. Karate chop your face, then push around. We used to make songs. We used to listen to the radio at work and then just say stupid stuff about change the words. Like that song, every time I'm falling down. We would say, every time I'm pushing brown. Toilet paper falls to pieces. Every time I'm wiping brown. Toilet paper falls to pieces. Toilet paper disappears. You always need it. It's never there. Where's the plunger? Where's the toilet paper? Why's the seat up? Who didn't flush? What's going on in here? Who left the fan on? Why does it stink? Who didn't wipe their pee off the seat? Why didn't they lift the seat? And why didn't they put it back down? Why? Why didn't you put the seat down? Why? Why didn't you lift the seat? That's what you are. As a man, you get both. And then you're confused because you're not very smart. They're like, why didn't you put the seat up? Well, yesterday you said, why'd I put the seat down? Why'd I? Is it up or down? Oh no, I got an error, y'all. What's going on here?